Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check it back. 18.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Devin White on the tackle.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now it's Trubisky. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And it's taken in at the 9. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Brady's
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And it's 3rd down.
The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Brady on target to Gronk. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
That's what y'all call him? I said that's what y'all call him?
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
He said what?
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
I know his defense ain't no joke.
Quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
First down, a run with Cohen. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice play. Be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
I forgot the whole L1.
Cohen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
I had a damn cover 1 out there too. Must have got picked up.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Play brings up 2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On play action, now Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020. Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. He's got Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 21 yards.
Mike Evans has been so good downfield. I think that sometimes we end up taking him for granted. When you look back at what he's done each year in the league, he's been a 1,000-yard receiver each and every time. Now,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brady's pass.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he covered the guy I wanted to throw it to.
From this point forward, though, he's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws.
Yeah.
I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
That's good.
It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 58 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Buccaneers, nothing.
On first down, it's Cohen. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the the gun. Trubisky.
Right.
And that'll be incomplete.
That should have been a pick.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I would think that by now people are done underestimating Tariq Cohen because of his stature when they see him at about 5'6", 5'7". But he can do it all. He can run inside, run to the perimeter, but he also catches the ball really well out of the backfield. He had more receptions than carries last season. He kind of looks like Darren Sproles, who's been his inspiration as an NFL player. In 2018, Tariq Cohen was a Pro Bowler as well.
10-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. Toward the pylon.
Wow.
And he takes this one
Come on.
for a Bears
Come on.
touchdown.
I got to stop blowing them.
Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As the Bears push further out
He
in
shouldn't even
front.
got that.
And he'll bang that one through.
My son will go in too, so now I got to worry about 2 things at once.
Buccaneers.
So I might be
After the
missing.
touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Shit, it's not good.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he finds Gronk. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there's a nice catch there by Rob Gronkowski. And we all know the story. Came out of retirement, got himself traded to Tampa Bay from New England in order to reconnect with his favorite quarterback. And no one has caught more Tom Brady touchdowns than Gronk, and he expects to add to that total in Tampa Bay.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a play fake. Brady. That's going to be caught. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Yeah, never covered 3.
Back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski. His first touchdown on the year.
Couldn't come out of cover 3 again, so I think we're going to be looking at that.
One-score game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Yep.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Gotta give him a bottom.
Bears take over 1st and 10.
That'll hold him over for a little bit.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Going for the deep ball.
Ooh,
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Got his bottom.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And Ginn's got it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And he's got some space here. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Winfield.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. Open man, he finds Komet.
He got me slipping. I've been underneath.
3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell
I should have,
Trubisky.
if I'd have kept going, it would have been a pick.
Extend their lead.
But I seen the running back coming. I don't know why I've been on it.
So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
From midfield, here's Brady. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
Hey, bro, that 1 second hung in there forever.
An 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Got me some points.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the
Slow it
third
back
quarter.
down. Shit. My son over here quiet for the time being.
Offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Fournette. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now the 30th man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got it complete to Gronkowski.
Brady's pass.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That right there, career catch number 541, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow, who also obviously played the tight end position.
Yeah, and helped revolutionize it when he was in San Diego, but how about what we're seeing right here? You're talking about 541 catches at the tight end position.
That one. I need to let the play develop.
Lofty territory, rare air. He has a lot to be proud of in his career.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey,
Yeah, I
got some
believe
points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that? And that's caught inside the 30.
They keep giving me that dumbass animation.
All the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's good.
A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards.
And 10 at the 20.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Caught out left side by Robinson. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards.
Second and 6 from the 10.
Second and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Trubisky to throw again.
I keep blowing my assignment. My son over here crying and shit. I'm trying to make it back, but I can't. Man.
Third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will
you.
add on to their
1
lead.
second.
And partner, they found a gap there on the post
Jeez,
pattern,
bro.
and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really
Damn
difficult
bomb.
to do because ordinarily the
I gotta
safeties
stop
are
this
there to
bullshit
prevent that
right here.
happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Come on, I got you. Yeah, I'm trying to give you the damn ball.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
At the 28-yard line.
So what? Yeah, you're gonna know something.
Throwing again on second down. Brady, that's caught by Howard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 43. On play action, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Another attempt, another
Yo,
incompletion.
they got my
Look at the
depth chart all
scoreboard
fucked
and
up.
where we are in this game. It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys.
Yo, come on. Who the fuck put Howard in the slot? Look at this bullshit. What the fuck? Bruh, come on, this game, bruh. Come on with this game. Why would I have Howard in the slot? Come on, bro.
And turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
This shit
and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, second and 10. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. They do get a yard.
Man, I don't know what.
Only a yard leaves him with third and 9 looming.
Third down.
to throw on third down. Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across
this game is cheap, bro. Yo, look at this play.
And they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Hey,
the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
There's no way that dude even. Come on, bro. You seen it?
Plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit,
man, I'm just trying to do what I can, yo, while I can.
Extra point up and good by Suckup, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now, as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Play action. It's Trubisky. He's going to air one out.
Give me the pick.
Had it defensively.
Yo,
Could have been a game
why are they holding me on the
changer
interception?
in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
That is caught by Cohen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Trubisky throwing complete to Kmet, the tight end. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Now his shotgun handoff to Cohen.
Yeah, just bear with me, please.
There, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
Oh,
You
my
have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but this
touchdown!
I'm off my game, bruh.
Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 3.
Off my game. When do you ever see me zone blitz?
As the Bears push further out in front.
All right, I know. Game almost.
It was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half.
I'm still only 2 touchdowns away. I got to score.
Like he might wiggle out of traffic
Shit.
and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got
You
done.
had enough of milk. He like, you keep giving me this damn milk, it's going to be a problem.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, he over here looking at me crazy.
To begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
What the
Brady
fuck?
gets away with one. Lucky. Could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never
Yo, you see that?
Started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Brady going to go on 4th down.
What?
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, this nigga's balling.
This
nigga's balling for that. You see that shit?
But not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Hey, what was that, bro? That like man coverage. That dude straight broke out of the man.
And now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard
That shit crazy.
line in, a lot of teams call it that.
I can't really focus though. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie.
Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Shit.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They go play action. Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
On the carry.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
All right, I get you.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Khalil Mack make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
A gain of 27.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. That throw by Brady incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it.
Yeah, he just talking right now.
Brady's incompletion
Right,
on
I'm
1st
working
down
on
leads
it.
to
Damn.
a 2nd and 10.
All right, I get you. I definitely get him. Get where he comes from.
Brady. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Brady to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. On the delay, Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Yeah, he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. They'll go with a big bank Fournette, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Makes the score Bears 35, Buccaneers 27. Ryan Suckup set.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
For Darrell Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 29-yard line.
2nd down and 3. They try again with Cohen. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Trubisky to throw. He's going to sling this deep down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Should have came on to cover 3.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Brady now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Brady, he's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch.
I'm still on. Not playing the game.
The easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
And 11.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Jeez. Boy, oh boy. I ain't think he was gonna come out and pass all over me like that, bruh. My niggas was getting burnt, yo. I had to go back and look at that. You heard me.